Okay, so this one here is the DOJ fraud official announces unprecedented charges in Minnesota. The administration officials announced criminal charges against 15 defendants in Minnesota for alleged fraud schemes that targeted more than $90 million in taxpayer dollars, including cases involving Medicaid and autism-related benefits. Today's charges are unprecedented, Colin McDonald, who leads the Justice Department's National Fraud Enforcement Division, said at a May 21st press conference in Minneapolis. They include the highest loss amount ever charged in a Medicaid case in Minnesota and the largest autism fraud scheme ever charged by the Department of Justice. The announcement comes amid escalating tensions between the Trump administration and Minnesota officials over allegations of fraud. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, who was a Democratic vice presidential candidate in 2024, ended a governor re-election bid in January amid accusations of fraud in the state, including a federal prosecution estimate that fraud in state-run Medicaid programs since 2018 could total more than $9 billion. Walz has previously pushed back on some of the fraud allegations. You're seeing a weaponization, Walz said at a press conference December 19th, 2025. They're going to continue to come with numbers that don't have it there, and it's sensationalized. I don't expect anything different from this administration, he said. Still, Walz voiced support for the newly announced charges in a May 21st statement in USA Today. If you commit fraud in Minnesota, you're going to get caught and go to prison, and that's exactly what we saw today, Walz said. Disabled individuals were used like lottery tickets. McDonald described an alleged scheme in which two defendants paid kickbacks to parents who brought their children to autism centers. The children were diagnosed with autism, even if that wasn't medically required, and the government was billed for autism services that weren't actually provided. Assistant Attorney General for the National Fraud Enforcement Division, Colin McDonald, addresses media to announce actions for combating fraud in Minnesota at the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Minnesota on May 21st, 2026 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. In another case involving more than $22 million, two defendants allegedly defrauded a program meant to help people with disabilities live in their homes. Instead, these disabled individuals were used like lottery tickets by these defendants to generate millions of dollars, which these defendants used to expand their real estate holdings, purchase luxury vehicles, and splurge on expensive jewelry, McDonald said. The fraud here in Minnesota is shocking, according to McDonald. We will not, full stop, tolerate this greed and deceit. Other prominent Trump administration officials also spoke out at the event.